Do you know what it feels like to be an orphan? Want to find out from the Baudelaires' experiences? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, no. Hey guys, welcome to Azra's amazing summative video without the Azra in it. Yay! Aw, did I disappoint you? Sorry, no blackmail. Before we start the video, let me introduce myself. I'm Azra from class 8A. In this video, I will conduct a compare and contrast analysis of the first book from the 13-book series titled The Bad Beginning and the movie titled A Series of Unfortunate Events. I will be explaining a few of the characters from both adaptations and one of the climax plots, which is The Marvelous Marriage. Book titled The Bad Beginning from the 13-book series named A Series of Unfortunate Events is written by the author Daniel Handler, as known as his pen name Lemony Snicket. The first book was published on the 30th of September 1999, and it was adapted into a movie named A Series of Unfortunate Events, directed by Brad Silberling, and was released on the 17th of December 2004. 13 years later, it was adapted into a Netflix TV series named The Series of Unfortunate Events. It was produced by Neil Patrick Harris and was released on the 13th of January 2017. From both adaptations, I have found two shared themes. The first theme is fortune is more valuable than anything. In both adaptations, Count Olaf was very desperate and tried very hard to get the Baudelaire's fortune. He even tried marrying Violet to get the fortune. The second shared theme is family always help each other out. You can clearly see the Baudelaires struggling and helping each other out mentally and physically. Although the events may not be the same, it has the same values, such as saving your younger siblings from a hanging birdcage on top of a tower. Now let's actually do the compare and contrast. Yay! First up, similarities. The character that I will be comparing first is Count Olaf. Count Olaf is viewed as an antagonist in the story. Similarities are in the characters' personalities. From what I have seen in both adaptations, Count Olaf's personality did not change that much. Personality was kept the same because they want the movie to relate to the original, which is the book, in some way so that the audience can understand what kind of person he is. Count Olaf's personality is cruel and easy-tempered. These personalities are shown throughout both of the adaptations. Mr. Poe was just informing Count Olaf about the use of the Baudelaire fortune, but then Count Olaf turned to Mr. Poe with a glint in his eye like an angry dog. For a moment, Violet thought that he was going to strike Mr. Poe across. This proves one of his traits, which is short-tempered. In the movie, we can see this personality too in the scene where Count Olaf asked for roast beef, but the orphan said that he, Count Olaf, did not ask for roast beef. Because of this, he was furious and picked up Sunny as if he was going to drop her and stroke claws around his face. Therefore, Count Olaf's unusual and mean traits are shown throughout the movie, which makes his personality similar to the book. The second character that I will be comparing is Justice Strauss. Justice Strauss is viewed as a kind and warm-hearted woman and or neighbor that is loved by the Baudelaires, and she loves the Baudelaires themselves. The similarity is again the personality of the character. Justice Strauss was very much the same in both adaptations. Again, this happened because they wanted to relate the movie to the original, which is the book. Justice Strauss is viewed as a kind-hearted woman and a very nice woman who is willing to help the Baudelaire children. Can prove that Justice Strauss really cares about the children from these evidence. I wanted to see how your children were settling in, but I had a very difficult case in the high court and it was taking up much of my time. Evidence that is from the movie is the scene where Justice Strauss just met the Baudelaires and would lovingly welcome them every time they would like to visit her house. Hence, Justice Strauss's lovely personality in the book is portrayed the same way in the movie, making her personalities the same in both adaptations. After we have discussed about the similarities, let's discuss about the differences. For the differences, we're going to talk about one of the climaxes, which is the Marvelous Marriage. The difference is seen in the climax of the event, which is the Marvelous Marriage. Both adaptations added their own twist to it, and their ways of doing it and or conducting the climax are totally different and not similar at all. In the book, to solve this horrible marriage problem, Violet decided to write with her undominant hand so the document won't be official. But in the movie, something totally different happened. Apparently, Klaus burned the official document paper of the marriage by using Count Olaf's big eye window and the sun. This dialogue proved that Violet actually conducted her plan. And here's the evidence from the movie. It's pretty self-explanatory. And you could see that Klaus is trying to use the big eye window to burn the paper, and he did. And you could prove it by this scene where Count Olaf's paper was burned. Thus, both climaxes from both adaptations were portrayed differently and had their own uniqueness to it, making it different and contrasting each other. Now we finally have reached the final part of the video. In this segment, I will share my opinions about which adaptations delivered the theme better and which one did I prefer more. So which adaptation did I really prefer? My taste, I prefer the book better because it was more detailed and explained thoroughly about what is happening to the Baudelaires. It also had a lot of exciting events that were not included in the movie. Another reason why I prefer the book better is that although the movie was exciting and had a lot more new characters, it did not tell the story with the right flow, making the audience a bit confused. Because the movie covered 3 books, but in the end it came back to the first book, to the marvelous marriage event. Who delivered the theme better? For me, I think the movie delivers the theme better. Although there was a lot of events, it portrayed the theme very well, which are fortune is more valuable than anything and family always help each other out. The book was only able to portray one theme clearly, which is fortune is more valuable than anything. And that's pretty much the end of the video. Yay! And I very much appreciate you guys who are watching this video, and if you have any feedback or opinions, feel free to comment down below. It's that easy. Again, thanks for watching and give a like. If we make it to 10 likes, I'll give a surprise in the next video. Bye and subscribe, please.